Hi there. Welcome to my first attempt to make an online video. We'll see how this goes. Today, I am going to do three favorite books. Recently, one of our student workers here in the library decided to put a display on staff picks, and they asked each staff member to pick three favorite books. So I turned my selections in, and I figured I could make a short video vlog of it as well. So I'm going to show you three favorite books of mine. We'll go from there. So let's start first with what I consider my all-time favorite novel, which is 100 Years of Solitude. I usually read this in Spanish, so this is it, my edition, Cien Años de Soledad. This is considered by many to be Garcia Marquez's masterpiece. It chronicles 100 years of the Buendia family in the fictional town of Macondo in Colombia. Magic realism, fiction, history, beauty, the bizarre, so on blend in a complex and engrossing novel. This, for me, is my favorite all-time novel. As I said, I read this in Spanish. So every time I feel it's a need to go back to Macondo, this is what I grab. I reread this about 4 or 5 years every so often. The copy that you're looking at, actually, this is my mother's personal copy, which she gave me before I went off to college when I was a lot younger than I am now. It's a simple paperback edition published by Argos Vergara back in 1980. She bought it from a local book club at the time, and I even have inside it the receipt of the book club back then. That's it. You can tell this is a while back. The receipt was handwritten. It's tattered, but it is one of the few belongings that I have of my mother who has passed on. For me, the novel is what I consider a universal work, and I think more people should try reading it. Every time I reread it, I discover something new. Next on my three favorites is a graphic novel. It's Batman: The Long Halloween by Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. Batman, in this novel, Batman faces a serial killer who kills during the major holidays, starting with Halloween. The killings go on for a full year and they involve mob figures. Soon the mobsters are worried about the killer they've dubbed Holiday, and for them, this has become the Long Halloween. This is a story from Batman's early days as he strikes a deal with Commissioner Gordon and Harvey Dent to bring down the mob. But Harvey may have some dark secrets as well. This is one of my favorite Batman stories, and I try to reread it every year in October, close to Halloween. For me, this is one of the ways I get ready for the Halloween season. And finally, for my third selection, Caiaphas Cain, Hero of the Imperium. This was not easy to choose my third favorite book because I had a few options, but I decided to go with this omnibus edition that covers the first three novels of the Caiaphas Cain series in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. Cain is a regimental commissar, also known as a political officer. He's respected by his peers, by the Space Marines, the government officials, and he's a hero to many. Or so says the imperial propaganda. However, as he would have you believe, he just wants an easy life away from the front lines. However, it seems that the emperor has other plans for him as he is constantly put in dangerous situations where he has to use all his combat skills, his guile, and his ingenuity to save the day. The problem is, he does save the day very often. People think he's a hero, and now he has to keep that reputation. Unlike other science fiction works where similar heroes tend to be actual cowards, Cain is actually quite brave, a very skilled warrior. He's very pragmatic. In the novels, he's often described as a very skilled swordsman as well. His issue, and it's one I can relate to at times, is that he just wants an easy life, like, say, being a teacher at a school, at a military academy. The novels combine military science fiction, action, some good humor, and some amusing times. This is one of those things I just read for the fun of it and for pleasure. This book is also the book that introduced me to the Warhammer 40,000 universe. So that's also why it remains a favorite. And there you have it, three favorite books of mine, at least at this time. Feel free to stop by, drop a comment if you want. If you like the video, give it a like. The usual stuff you hear at the end of these videos. the words of Walter Mercado, mucha paz y mucho amor, much peace and much love. Bye.